Hey everyone, welcome to In the Beyond. Today I'm back doing another timeless pick a card reading, and today I'm going to be channeling a message that you are meant to find today. So what do you guys need to know today? And if you clicked on this video, you're seeing this for a reason, so this message will have something really important to share with you. So we have 3 piles to choose from today. We have pile number 1 with the Ace of Cups and the red jasper. Pile number 2 with the 8 of Wands and this rainbow bismuth. And pile number 3 with the 4 of Swords and this Amazonite and smoky quartz. So take all the time you need to see which crystal and which card is really calling out to you. That is going to be the pile that has a message for you. So pause the video if you need to take more time to meditate and really connect to your intuition. I'll see you guys at your timestamp below, which is in the description box. Let's get into this reading. Let's see what's in the cards, and let's go in the beyond. Hey pile 1, if you guys were drawn to the red jasper stone, as well as the Ace of Cups, this is going to be your reading. Let's see what you guys need to know today. What does Spirit need you guys to know? So we have the Ace of Cups, the Best Friends card, which correlates to the Lovers card in the traditional tarot. We also have, the Moon, as well as the Empress. So just right away, I'm really hearing from Spirit that there's going to be blessings coming into your life in the form of partnership, because I was just right away really drawn to the Best Friends card, which is the Lovers. We also have this depiction in the Moon card with 2 dogs. And we have the Ace of Cups, which really signifies a blessing. And in this case, I'm really feeling like it's a blessing that's going to enhance your emotional well-being and like your emotional life, your heart space, that kind of energy. And with the Moon as well and the Empress coming out, I'm seeing a lot of connection and a lot of fertility, a lot of divinely inspired connections coming to you guys. So this could be some chance meetings, this could be some new friendships coming in, this could be even romantic partner I'm seeing as well. I think you guys need to be open to that possibility. Really allow yourself to be open and maintain kind of that beginner's mind where you don't really have preconceived notions of certain situations, or you don't really project possible outcomes out into the universe. Spirit is really saying keep an open mind right now. Miracles really can happen. Divine partnerships can come in for you. Friendships, your soul tribe, I think that is all wanting to come into your life, and maybe you've been resisting that due to fear or past situations that were tumultuous or had a lot of conflict. Spirit is saying don't let that potentially ruin the future. Like, don't let the past come into the future, because I am seeing a lot of themes around like forgiveness and new beginnings as well. The Empress is really signifying fertility for me, but like fertility in the way of new beginnings and new opportunities, new connections coming in. I think there's a lot to be excited about in your immediate future, and I just see a lot of warmth and togetherness and you kind of feeling at peace with your relationships. Also with the moon card, I'm seeing it's really an important time to trust your instincts and trust your intuition wholeheartedly, because I think your body will be signaling to you like what connections are for you and which connections are not. Really trust your instincts, trust any gut feelings you get at this time. If you get a gut feeling of a potential red flag in a relationship, definitely trust that. If you get a gut feeling of like really positivity, a gut feeling of, you know, finding a soulmate, a soul friend, someone from your soul tribe, like trust that too. Just really trust your instincts and your gut feelings. I also pulled a few oracle cards for you as well. And you guys got the medicine wheel, continuation, as well as divination, bones for casting. Okay, so Spirit is saying things are about to come full circle with a situation in your life. There will be completion. There will be things that have, yeah, you definitely like finished a cycle, and I think one cycle has ended and you're stepping onto a new path and onto a new energy with all of this imagery around the circle, like the sacred circle. Again, with bones for casting, Spirit is saying like really pay attention to the synchronicities that are happening in your life. Trust your intuition and trust your instincts. I think you might be experiencing some new connections kind of in unseen ways. So if you get like an intuitive nudge to maybe be more social, or, you know, walk home from work a different way, take a different route home, maybe try a new restaurant or go to a new bookstore, like do something different. Like if you're getting intuitive nudges like that, really trust those instincts, because on your way to that bookstore or on the new route home, you might be meeting someone like in a fated encounter who is very important to your life and the soul connections that you are meant to experience. So you might be, you know, going to a new restaurant and you strike up a conversation with someone, and that person has a lot of the same interests you have, and you have a lot of, you know, similar experiences, and you are really meant to be in a connection with that person. And yeah, I'm just really drawn to the best friends card. I think there's a lot around your connections coming in. You're about to meet potential people from your soul tribe and even potential soulmates. Like there's just all this fertile energy around your connections, and really just pay attention to the signs and synchronicities that the universe and spirit will be putting into your life right now. There's going to be a lot of blessings, a lot of synchronistic encounters, to be honest. There's just going to be a lot of like magical moments that you guys will be experiencing. So I feel like kind of recommending maybe keeping a journal. Maybe like write down the intuitive nudges that you've been getting, to like keep a record of them and like to keep them in your mind and like in your focus, like so you don't want to forget. When you get a little intuitive nudge, make a little note in your phone or like in a notebook, like whatever works for you. Just keep a record of those intuitive nudges, and even keep a record of like the synchronicities that will be happening, because a lot of like unexpected things are going to be popping up, I feel like. Yeah, let me pull a few more tarot cards to get more information and advice for you guys. What does group 1 need to know right now? Advice for group 1. messages and advice for group 1. What does group 1 need to really know right now today? They're seeing this for a reason, group 1. What does group 1 need to know today? Messages for group 1. So, you guys have the 7 of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords, the Sun, 10 of Swords, and 8 of Pentacles. Okay. One thing I didn't mention that it's just kind of popping up, this connection could be related to career and finances as well. If you didn't really resonate with wanting to connect deeper with a partner, like a romantic partner, or things like friendship and stuff, what Spirit is also saying is there's a lot of synchronicities and connections coming in for you guys around career and finances, because we do have the 7 of Pentacles and the 8 of Pentacles. I also see with 10 of Swords, you probably have been feeling pretty defeated and burdened and overwhelmed maybe by the dating scene or like your love connections and past relationships or even friendships. Maybe people have been, you know, literally betraying you in their friendship, you know, talking behind your back, stabbing you in the back, betraying you in certain ways. Maybe you've had a lot of wounds around connections and relationships. You might have a lot of potential hard placements in your 7th house, like Mars in the 7th house, Saturn in the 7th house, or even just some hard transits in that area. Also picking up energy around the sign of Cancer as well. Potential rocky, you know, placements or transits in your house, in your sign of Cancer. So perhaps that is something you're interested in your birth chart and astrology, but I just wanted to mention that. And I'm also seeing like potential very fruitful time for you to start businesses. It's a potential fruitful time for you to, you know, work towards your career goals and fertility and abundance in terms of money and finances. You might be, you know, speaking to investors and getting the investors that you've been really wanting to get for your business or things like that. There's just a lot coming in for connections and abundance and feeling more warmth and radiant in a certain aspect of your life, whether that is love, connection, or if that is more finances. And the other thing I did just want to say is I think you're stepping into this Queen of Swords and Sun energy. I think this Queen of Swords is going to be like you. Like, you're going to feel very unbothered by life. You're going to have connections. You're going to have the people that you've always have meant to be around, whether that's your romances or, like I said, whether that's like your business partners that you've been missing your whole life. Something around connections is changing for you guys. And you definitely will be stepping into this Queen energy where you feel unbothered. You have your shades on. No one can throw shade at you. And if they do, it doesn't even like matter to you. You're like way above that energy. You have that like regalness about you where you're just unbothered because you feel very secure. Something is coming in to help you feel more grounded and secure. That could be a partner, friendships, or like we were talking about, business connections. So take that as it resonates. And you also will be really feeling more radiant and joyful and secure, like we were talking about. I think your solar plexus is really going to be like powerful and open, and energy is going to be moving freely through your solar plexus. It's a very radiant and abundant, fertile time for you guys. And the last card I pulled for you was this oracle card in the Sacred Cycles Oracle, and you guys got the full moon. And again, I'm feeling like so much is coming in for you with connections. Like, we have these two beautiful figures, and what are they doing? They're connecting the palms of their hands. They're like working together, connecting to sacred energy. Drawing down the power from the moon is like really how I feel is what this card is speaking about. We have 2 full moons in this reading, obviously, with the moon card and the full moon energy. This is all about fertility and abundance, because the moon cycles really govern fertility. The moon cycles govern the fertility of seeds and crops and abundance of the land, as well as the fertility cycles of people who sorry, I'm just getting lost in this figure. Lots of like goddess energy is really radiating, but I was saying the moon is governing those fertility cycles of women as well. So yeah, there's just a lot of divine feminine energy coming through, which is about connection and uplifting of people, nurturing energy. I'm getting channeling some messages from some moon goddesses right now, feeling the energies of like Artemis and the moon goddesses around the world, really speaking about fertility, really speaking about cycles, you know, ending certain cycles to begin new ones, harnessing the power of the full moon, harnessing the power of that peak of energy for your manifestations. Maybe you've been interested in moon rituals recently. Perhaps that's why this energy is coming through. Maybe you've been working with moon fertility goddesses. Maybe you've been trying to manifest, and this is coming out in this reading to confirm what you've been doing, or maybe nudging you in the direction of starting some new manifestation rituals. Yeah, just kind of getting lost in this beautiful figure of this goddess. Feeling some mothering energy, and I'm really just seeing the chakras in this picture. The chakras are opening, the energy's moving freely through them. I think there's a lot of energy supporting you guys from the universe. You are going to be at your full potential. Things are going to be bursting and blooming. You will be in full bloom coming up. And I think that's really why you were drawn to this reading. Like, you really are connecting with this bursting fullness for abundance and connection at this time. I'm just really being drawn to divine feminine energy, and that is the energy of compassion, connecting with others, being in sacred relationships of abundance, really focusing on reciprocity in relationships, having strong, balanced, and healthy relationships is also something that is very important and wants to be coming into your life. So yeah, that's really what I'm seeing for you guys, group number 1. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. That was a very powerful reading, and that was an unexpected energy at the end with that goddess energy coming through. So thank you guys so much. If you liked this reading, please like and subscribe. I would love to know if you resonated with this in the comments below. Please leave me a comment. I absolutely love to read them. Thank you guys so much for joining me, and I really hope to see you in one of my next readings. Hey pile 2, if you guys were drawn to the Rainbow Bismuth, as well as the 8 of Wands, this is going to be your reading. Let's see what you guys need to know today. You're seeing this reading for a reason, and what is the message that you need to know today? So we have the Eight of Wands, Justice, Balance, and the Four of Cups. Okay, I'm hearing a very clear message from Spirit. I'm hearing that change is coming. Lots of change is coming for you guys. Rapid, fast change in a direction that is going to be bringing you guys more balance. And you guys are going to be moving away from an energy that represents the Four of Cups. So when I look at this card, I get a feeling of loss, grief, feeling very burdened emotionally. This could be in relationship, this could be a potential breakup, this could be a potential career change, maybe losing a job, losing friendships. There is something around feeling grief and loss that you are moving away from. And Spirit is saying that I feel like you're very ready for it, and you are like very eager for this Eight of Wands energy. There's going to be a lot of fast moving change. I'm just really drawn to this river. I'm just drawn to that fast moving energy and that purifying and cleansing energy that water has. And again, we have Justice and Temperance. Balance is Temperance in the traditional tarot, and these two cards both speak about kind of similar things. They speak about balancing the scales, balancing karma, you know, bringing justice and fairness to a situation, cosmic justice. And we also have Temperance, which is really about balancing and harmonizing our physical body, our emotional body, our spiritual body, you know, like bringing balance and healing, restoration, rejuvenation back into our life. So that's really what I'm seeing in these first cards. Again, these cards have a lot of blue. I'm really being drawn to the river, to the blue, in Justice and in Temperance as well. I think there's a lot of energy coming in for you guys that could be around healing as well. Some of you might have been feeling very wounded by a situation that caused a lot of strife, a lot of feelings of lack, feelings of grief. Maybe you've been struggling with things like anxiety or things like being emotionally depleted, physically depleted. And Spirit is really saying things are going to be balanced again. You will be feeling rejuvenated. You'll be feeling back to yourself. You'll be feeling back to almost like getting your groove back. Like you're gonna be feeling back to yourself as well if recently you haven't been feeling that way. There's a lot coming in around healing, and I'm feeling especially emotional healing. Yeah, let's pull some oracle cards as well. Oh my goodness. Okay, we have the medicine bag with treasure, and we have sea creatures with immersion. This is beautiful. I really can't believe we have the sea creatures immersion card coming out. I was just so drawn to the water in this group, and then we have the sea creatures card coming out. So I feel as though water is going to be very important for you guys right now. Maybe connecting with animal spirits from the sea, from the rivers and lakes. Connecting to water is going to be something that's going to be very healing. And I'm being really drawn to the starfish in this card. I think something about your destiny is aligned with water and healing. You might have needed to go through a tumultuous time to learn how to heal yourself and move through this healing journey. So in the future, potentially you could be helping other people heal from similar tragedies, similar events that you've healed from. Just really focusing on water and the beings in water, I think, will be very healing for you guys. Perhaps you've always resonated with dolphins, fish, octopi, squid, starfish. Maybe you've always loved the ocean, and I think, you know, really lean into that. Lean into the water element right now. Take healing baths if you're able to. If you're able to go to a spa, rejuvenate yourself like with a spa day. If you're able to go to a body of water near where you live, if you're able to put your feet in the ocean, go to a river by your house, you know, really just sit at a body of water if you can and just really connect deep into that water energy, because it's very deep and healing, grounding energy, and I think that would really help your spirit and your body right now kind of move through this healing journey and bring back that sense of balance and rejuvenation that I think really wants to come into your life. And we also have the medicine bag with treasure. And again, because we have been talking about healing, I just think this is really speaking about like your medicine bag. Like, what is your toolkit for healing? What things are found in your medicine bag? What is the treasures you hold sacred to your healing journey? I think there's going to be a lot for you there to contemplate and meditate, and maybe do a journaling exercise, like really asking yourself, what's in my medicine bag? What are my treasures that I hold to be sacred on my healing journey? Is it herbal medicine? Is it, you know, things like Reiki? Is it things like yoga, meditation? What are your self-care rituals and routines? How do you feel you are going about your healing journey? I think honestly, meditating and journaling on what is in your medicine bag could be something that's really rewarding and could unlock maybe things and connections that you weren't really thinking about. Maybe when you write your list of like what are your self-care things and what is your medicine, maybe you'll have like an epiphany, like, oh my goodness, you know, my medicine bag holds meditation and yoga, and I feel called and really drawn to maybe be a yoga instructor or a meditation leader. That's just one example. This could really be anything. But yeah, I think there's almost going to be something like in your medicine bag that's a hidden treasure. And when you kind of bring your awareness to it, I think you're going to have a certain awakening to something that's kind of important and could maybe even tip the scales in your favor, bring you more happiness and abundance. I think you really need to focus and meditate on what are your self-care rituals and healing rituals. So yeah, that is what I'm feeling. Let's pull another oracle card. Ooh, you guys got waxing crescent moon. Wow, this is a beautiful card. I'm really drawn to the flowers and the mushrooms, as well as the figure and this beautiful energy of the waxing crescent moon. That is when the moon is growing in energy, becoming more abundant. And I think this is kind of symbolizing you kind of starting out on your healing journey, starting these changes, starting a revolution inside of yourself, starting with a simple act of change, and then going down that path and that river of deep healing. Again, this card is such a deep blue. Waxing crescent moon is like this very deep, deep blue, almost indigo. Again, I'm just being taken to the water and that healing journey and metabolizing grief, composting failures of the past to bring about new, abundant, beautifully new creations. We have the mushroom energy coming out. I just think there's things in the past that have a lot of energy, maybe not what we associate with positive energy, but there's a lot of energy in the past that is like signifying fertile compost. It's signifying that metaphor of the lotus flower blooms from the mud. There's a lot around alchemizing painful emotions, alchemizing painful situations into something beautiful, into a healing journey, into, you know, a path and a life that has a lot of purpose and meaning and deep healing associated with it. This reading is very, very deep, very beautiful, very connected to water and very connected to deep, yeah, just like the deep unconscious healing that happens when we connect to the deepest parts of ourselves and the deepest yin energy possible. So I think you are really being called to examine the things in your life that bring you peace and healing. Like I was saying, really focus on your self-care, focus on how you move away from the Four of Cups with grief, how you move through pain, how can you bring more healing to others. And I just want to pull some more tarot to get a last message or advice from Spirit for you guys. Whoa. What does my group 2 need to know today? And Spirit just had such a quick message there. Two of Wands, you guys are really moving into this new sacred space. You're moving into a more empowered version of yourself. You're moving away from disempowerment into a new journey of life where you are feeling more healed and more in control of things. Like I was saying, I think, yeah, oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm just in awe of the messages coming through. So clear. 8 of Swords, 5 of Pentacles. I think you went through a deep tragedy, deeply feeling lost, feeling out in the cold, feeling abandoned, feeling like in such dark times, feeling like there is no light. You can't even see this lotus flower, you know what I mean? Like you can't even see a way out. You can't see what Spirit is trying to show you. I think you've been through, like I said, tumultuous times, tragedy, feeling burdened by life, and Spirit really wants you to know you're moving away from that. Like it's 100%, you're moving in a direction of peace and healing. We do have strength coming out, and this is really letting me know that you have the inner strength to overcome tragedies, and you have the willpower, you have the strength, you have the love and compassion in your heart to move through dark times. And you will always move through dark times. You will always make it out, and you will always see the light. Page of Wands, this is representing you guys. You guys are stepping, you're taking your first baby steps onto a new path of a new direction that is more colorful and alive and harmonious and happy. You're definitely embodying that energy of, you know, stepping onto your own path for the first time, looking at the world through a new lens of innocence, I feel like, and just kind of going for it, seeing what the universe and life really has to offer, just kind of being open to whatever comes out. We also have the King of Swords, so this is representing where you will be going, where you will be after you are the Page of Wands, after you take the first steps. You're coming into that King of Swords energy, which is like you've mastered a lesson. You've mastered a teaching. You have become someone who is just such a master. And I feel like I've almost I've rarely seen this card, which is really interesting. You might be writing about your journey in the future. You might be writing about how you've healed from these hard times, how you've overcome tragedy, how maybe you've overcome things like certain abuses, or things like poverty, or things like, you know, institutionalized societal programs and things that are, you know, keeping people from their highest and greatest empowerment. Perhaps you've witnessed certain things and, you know, it was all for a divine reason. You needed to experience a certain tragedy or a certain disempowering experience so you could rise to the top, so you could overcome it, so you could work through the emotional aspects of it, and so you could become a master of the lesson. You've really just reached the end of the road, and you are somebody who intellectually can see why it happened. You can intellectualize, you know, how it helped you to become the person that you are in the future. And I really kind of see this as you mastering this and also teaching and helping others. So sorry if that was a little wordy or kind of like long explanation, but I was just kind of channeling. So yeah, I'm just trying to feel deeper into this card, and it's really giving me that Hierophant energy as well. Like, you've mastered something so that you can turn around and be a teacher of it. Like, you are the professor of this healing experience. You can lay out steps for other people. They, you know, like, you can write a book about healing that will resonate with other people and will actually bring healing into their lives as well. And that's like a rare gift. So honestly, just try to stay positive. Just try to keep hope in your heart that once you take these first steps, you are going to be on that path to healing and wholeness and helping other people as well. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing for you guys, group 2. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. If you did like this video, please like and subscribe and leave me a comment down below letting me know how this resonated with you. I always truly love to read the comments. Thank you guys for joining me today, and I really hope to see you in one of my next readings. Hey group 3, if you guys were drawn to the Amazonite and the Smoky Quartz crystal, as well as the Four of Swords, this is going to be your reading. Let's see what you guys really need to know today. You're seeing this message for a reason, and let's see what that reason is. So you guys have the Four of Swords, the Eight of Coins, the Four of Coins, the Three of Swords, and the Star card. Okay, a few different messages are coming out right away. I'm just really being drawn to these first 3 cards, and Spirit is really saying that you guys need a break. I see maybe you've been working really hard to save money, maybe you've been working more than one job, maybe, yeah, I just see like maybe you're very overworked, and I think what you are really craving is Four of Swords energy, rest. You guys are really craving peace, a calm mind, a still mind. The energy of rest and relaxation is really what you guys should be focusing on, is what I'm picking up from Spirit. I think you're craving sacred space and solitude as well. And yeah, I just think you guys probably have been feeling burnt out and overworked. There's a lot here about, well, there's two different messages. You might be feeling overworked and burdened, like we were talking about, burnt out and stuff, or you might have experienced a painful event that has caused a lot of emotional turmoil, racing thoughts, anxiety. Maybe you've been having heart palpitations because you're so stressed out about something. There's a clear message about you guys being stressed out. And yeah, the reason will be different for everyone, but the message is it's time to focus on some rest and relaxation. It's time to bring some healing back into your life, some peace, some hope, some resilience is coming for you guys, I feel like. There will be this emerging of a calm, peaceful energy back into your life. Maybe life has just been, you know, coming at you from all angles. There's always something. There's always one thing after another, whether it's finances, like unexpected emergencies that you've been having to pay for. So you've been overworking yourself, or maybe it's more emotional, like feeling a lot of grief, a lot of loss. I think there's just a lot of tumultuous and stressful energy around you recently, and you're seeing this message because you need to remember to take care of yourself and rest through this. I think there's been a lot of like stressful, dark times, and Spirit is really wanting you guys to know that that won't be a consistent factor in your life. There will be a break, there will be an end, especially if you start to initiate it yourself and really tell the universe that you are focusing on yourself and focusing on rest. That will signify to the universe that you're ready for this energy to come into your life, and it will be helping to manifest a more peaceful life as well. I also pulled a few oracle cards for you guys. And you guys got the Death card with Transmigration. And you also got the Abundance card with South. These two cards, they're just telling me the light is coming back into your life. We have these radiant cards. They're all about the light. I feel like this is obviously representing you guys. I think you're going to be kind of confronting Spirit head on, confronting the universe in some way, like kind of putting your foot down and telling the universe, like, I know there's bills to pay, I know there's like so many stressors happening in my life, so much emotional turmoil and upheaval, but I'm taking a break, I'm putting a boundary up, I'm taking a stand for myself, and I'm resting. I'm not gonna work overtime, I'm not gonna pick up more shifts. I need to focus on my rest. And, you know, the rest will figure it, you know, everything will be figured out. It's in itself. I trust the universe to help me with whatever stresses are in your life. I feel like that's the energy that is coming out. Again, we have the Abundance card. This is all about the direction of South, is all about the energy of the sun and radiance, and I just feel like the radiance and the warmth are like coming back into your life. And it's really initiated by this period of rest and like putting up strong boundaries for yourself around what you can and can't do. And, you know, like, don't push your body past its limits. Really take time for rest and relaxation. That's the clear message that Spirit is bringing out today. Let's pull a few more tarot cards to see more information. Group 3. Group 3. Messages for Group 3. Advice and guidance for Group 3, please. What does Group 3 need to know today? They're seeing this for a reason. Group 3. Yeah, we have the Sun card twice, or like the Sun energy coming out again. Okay, so we have the Devil at the bottom of the deck. This is really signifying, like, to me, okay, I'm getting a few different messages. To me, this is signifying a potential limiting belief around lack that wants to be released and let go of. I think there's some disempowering beliefs about what you can and can't do, maybe feeling unsupported, feeling like you have to do everything, feeling like, you know, you don't have help from the universe, you don't have support from people in your life, always feeling like there's no one else to do everything, so it comes down to me. Try to maybe re-examine some of those beliefs if you feel like you potentially have some limiting beliefs like that, or ones around lack, ones around lack of abundance, lack of finances, things like that. Try to re-examine any limiting beliefs that you potentially have in your subconscious mind, because I think they are ready to be released, and you're ready to bring back the abundance. You're ready to have that energy of summer and the sun come in for you guys. And again, we have Six of Wands. This card is all about being victorious, really attaining your goals. I'm just getting like an energy of, like, honestly, like a birthday party, like celebration. I think there's so much for you guys to celebrate in your life. I think maybe you've recently had some accomplishments. Maybe you've been, you know, all of your hard work will be paying off in some way, whether it's graduating from university or a program of study, or whether, you know, your boss is seeing all of your hard work and a promotion is coming for you. I think just focusing on the light and focusing on positive blessings is going to help you guys to kind of visualize a new direction that you can take that will be better serving you. New mindsets that want to come in to create in your abundance, things like that. We also have the Nine of Wands. This is representing the energy that I think you're moving away from. That overworked, burdened energy where you kind of are injuring yourself just to complete all of the tasks and things that maybe you're putting on yourself, taking on too much at work, taking on too much at home, not having time for yourself, not ever resting or relaxing. That's the energy you're moving away from, definitely. And you're definitely moving into the sun energy like we were talking about. More empowering beliefs around abundance and finances and what you can and cannot accomplish. Yeah, I'm just really feeling like this is really about your financial life. This specific sun card is kind of speaking about an awakening of a more financially abundant life, a life where you can take days off, a life where you can rest, relax, and rejuvenate. We also have Four of Swords. Oh, interesting energy. This is giving me the energy of, like, you really contemplating any limiting beliefs, letting them go, really stepping into your power, being somebody who is abundant, who makes plans, who prioritizes things. Maybe, you know, you start making lists of the 3 things that are actually a priority for the day instead of your usual, like, 8 tasks that you're putting on yourself. You know, kind of really going through and asking yourself, what is actually important to me? what do I need to prioritize on a daily basis so that I can rest and relax. This is somebody who makes plans, who definitely, yeah, just kind of like thinks ahead, does a lot of planning so that things are more organized. Time is not being unaccounted for. You're not overworking yourself. You're being very efficient. That's the energy I'm getting. Very efficient, skilled planner kind of energy. And really cutting down your workload to a more manageable area, or like a more manageable level. And we also have the Fool card. This is great. You guys are stepping into a new era of your life. It is time to let the past be the past and kind of step into this new energy. See where it takes you. See where the universe will lead you guys. What kind of new path will you take once you kind of put your foot down and put those boundaries down around your rest and relaxation? When you do start to prioritize your day and your energy and say, you know, I realistically only have the energy for these few tasks, like where's that going to take you guys? What kind of energy are you stepping into when you do that? I think it's definitely on that path to more abundance and more happiness and more joy and a more meaningful and purposeful life. But yeah, that's definitely the energy that you will be stepping into. Really kind of bringing that light, abundant, more carefree energy back into your life. Stepping back into your power, taking these first steps, speaking to the universe about where you want to go, really stepping into your empowerment, and rewriting any limiting beliefs that's going to put you on this whole new path. And I pulled one last oracle card for you guys. And you guys got the Bear card. And this is just absolutely perfect and in such divine alignment with the energies that were already coming out. You guys need to really focus on rest. Focus on rest, relaxation, and rejuvenation, because there is magic that will happen. There will be magic to uncover when you slow down, when you rest, when you get more sleep. Really connect to the energy of bear. If you resonate with the energy of the bear, do some meditations. If you like to do visualizations and meditations, maybe try to connect to the energy and spirit of bear medicine, things like that. I'm just channeling a little bit deeper and connecting deeper. And yeah, spirit is really saying, when you guys slow down, when you prioritize, when you really take a deeper look at your life, when you stop overworking yourself, there will be so much magic for you guys to uncover about yourself, about your purpose, about what you are truly meant to be doing. There will be this growth coming for you. Lots of growth related to your destiny and related to what you're really meant to be doing here on earth in this lifetime. So yeah, I urge you guys to really connect to the bear medicine. Focus on dreaming, focus on sleeping, focus on resting. That is just such a clear message that keeps coming up in this reading, and I really think it's just so important, and I really hope you guys are able to connect with rest, relaxation, and rejuvenation at this time. So thank you guys so much for joining me today. Please like and subscribe if you did like this reading, and please leave me a comment down below letting me know if this resonated with you. I would truly love to read the comments. Thank you guys so much for being here, and I really hope to see you in one of my next readings.